Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven here, and before this video starts, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for kind of taking the past few days off from making videos. It's just because I just celebrated my 14th birthday, and I also just celebrated my brother's 18th birthday, and I just really kind of wanted to take some time off to just kind of celebrate with my friends and family and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys aren't too mad at me, but yeah, so that's pretty much what was going on for the past few days. So I'll just get right into the actual video now. Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven here, and I really wanted to this is a topic in Minecraft Diaries that I really wanted to bring to light because of the most recent episode, Into the Ruins. So, in this episode, they basically spend most of the episode looking for Chad, which I honestly wasn't too happy about because I would have liked to have seen more of what I'm just about to talk about, which is this big temple, castle, whatever, this humongous stone broken down structure that Aphmau and her party finds. Now, although we did not get to see as much of this structure as I would have liked to, I am really glad that we did get to see small glimpses of it in this episode because I believe it is one of the crucial pieces to the puzzle that we are trying to solve. Now, what or whose temple this is, you may ask? In one of my earlier theory videos, I mentioned that I believed that something serious had gone down between the Divine Warriors, particularly, Enki and Shad. How does this tie into what I'm about to say? Well, bear with me here, we're in for a long ride. I believe that as the temple in the Irene dimension belonged to Irene, I believe that this temple was dedicated to or belonged to Enki. Now I know what you're probably thinking, but Raven, Enki's home was in the region of the Enki warrior tribe where we met Travis and Asmund, whose name suspiciously resembles Esmund's. Anyway, although this is true, however, although Irene's home was in Scaleswind, her temple is in an entirely different dimension. Anyway, back to Enki and Shad. So in episode 66, the demon warlock specifically says to Aphmau that he thought she had sealed this island away after what had happened here. But what could have happened that was so horrible that would have urged Aphmau, aka Irene, to do such a thing? So here's where the pieces start to fall into place. I believe that Enki must have used some form of magics, a curse perhaps, to turn Shad into the demon warlock. Due to the fact that Enki loved Irene, and that Shad might have been the being of power depicted by the scholar in the book that spoke of Irene's love life, the two most likely got into a fight about this subject. Now, if they were anything like their descendants or reincarnations or whatever, Garth and Lawrence, they probably fought over Irene oftenly. However, the fight spoken about by the demon warlock and hinted by in Enki's message to Irene was probably the one where both warriors were pushed beyond their limits of petty squabbles. As mentioned by Travis in one of the earlier episodes of Season 2, Enki had the ability to combine dark magics to amulets that he had conjured up. Now I believe that Enki either unleashed the dark magics of one of these amulets onto Shad, thus turning him into the demon warlock, or because of what he had done to Shad, Enki begun sealing dark magics into amulets. Also, think back to the heartstring pulling moment that was when Garth saw Aphmau and Lawrence quote-unquote kissing. That makes me scream, "It's not real!" every time I rewatch that episode. What if something very similar had happened to Enki, but with the extension of the possible offspring of Irene and Shad involved? Whatever the circumstances, Irene must have been so horrified about what had happened that she had decided for everyone's own good that she would seal away that island, leaving the rest of the world in an ignorant bliss of what had happened. And due to this traumatic event, Irene felt so responsible for what had happened that she had retreated to her own realm. So far with the evidence I have accumulated, this is what I believe to have happened on this island. And I'm not even going to dwell into the whole Aphmau possibly being the mother or half-mother of Travis thing, cause that stuff just gets really weird. So, if at any point I lost any of you guys during this theory, please comment down below and I'll try to clarify what I've said for you. And if any way you disagreed or believe this theory to be completely wrong, Feel free to also share that in the comments with no foul language, because I will take no offense to constructive criticism. I can't speak today, because as a theorist, I can learn a lot from all your different points of views and come up with the most accurate theory as possible. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.